Hi, good day everyone. I'm Jaylord Bontuyan from section 3-9. So let me retell the story about The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Heart of Darkness is a novella about imperialism, the darkness of human nature, and the thin line between civilization and savagery. It's framed as a story within a story, told by a man named Marlowe to fellow sailors aboard a boat on the River Thames. The story's layered narrative structure, symbolic imagery, and existential themes invite readers to question the ethical assumption of Western dominance and confront the unseating reality that true Heart of Darkness may reside not in the wilderness of Africa but within the deep of the human soul. So, Joseph Conrad's Heart of the Darkness is a psychological and philosophical novella that follows the journey of the Charles Marlowe, a seaman and adventurer as he traveled into the deep of the African Congo during the era of European imperial expansion. The story is the frame as a tale Marlowe tells to fellow sailors while they race aboard in a ship on the Thames River, setting a tone that immediately drew a parallel between colonial England of the dark interior of Africa. So Marlowe take a job as a Belgian trading company that operates in the Congo, where he is assigned to command a steamboat and travel upriver to retrieve a man named Mr. Kurtz. So a highly successful ivory trader who has stopped communicating with the company and is rumored to be ill or insane. As Marlowe moves deeper into the wilderness, he is confronted with the brutal realities of colonization, the exploitation and the suffering of the African people, the inefficiency and cruelty of the European agents, and the moral emptiness behind the supposed civilization mission of the empire. The jungle between the power symbol of untamed nature and the unconscious mind, gradually stripping away the veneer of the European visibility. So, when Marlowe finally reaches Kurt remote outpost, he discovered that Kurt has completely abandoned any pretense of morality and established himself as a good as like rule over the local tribes. So using terror, violence, and charisma to gain power, skulls are displayed on the stakes outside his compound, and his journal once filled with the noble ideals, in with the chilling scrolls. Exterminate all the brutes through the physicality wicked and close to death. Kurt's intellectual and emotional power still affect Marlowe deeply. As they attempt to return downriver, Kurtz dies whispering his final words, "The horror, the horror." So, a haunting recognition of the darkness within himself and possibly within all mankind. So, when Marlowe returns to Europe, he is disillusioned by the hypocrisy and the ignorance of the so-called civilized world. So, in the one of the final scenes, he visits Kurt's grieving fiancée who still believes in the illusion of Kurt as the great of noble man. Unable to shatter her comforting delusion, Marlowe lies and tells her that Kurt's last words were here, name, and ultimately, the novella explores the fragility of civilization, the seductive nature of power, the ambiguity of truth, and the profound capacity for evil that lies hidden within the human soul, revealing that the true heart of darkness is not a African jungle, but the unchecked greed, madness, and moral corruption to the core of imperial ambition. So, there's a line that Kurt say, "The horror, the horror." This line is spoken by the character Kurt near the end of the novella. So it's a power in the brevity and the ambiguity. So capturing the overwhelming realization of the darkness within humanity and within himself. So the conquest of the earth, which mostly means the taking it away from those who are different complexion or slightly flatter noses than ourselves. It's not pretty things when you look into much. So that's all. Thank you. So I hope you enjoy watching this video and bye bye. So amping kanunay. Thank you. Bye bye.